Hi all. Today's class we are going to discuss about custom monitoring. Okay, custom monitoring. See, so far, what we have seen, we have installed Datadog agent on top of Linux host. Okay, Datadog agent on top of Linux host. Same like we have installed Datadog agent on Windows host, and we did OS monitoring and process monitoring. Okay, and we change some tags and play around with our configuration file, and we have checked in the output whether tags are added or not, external tags. Correct. Today we are going to enable custom monitoring. What is custom monitoring? See, whenever you are adding Datadog agent, by default Datadog agent will collect some matrices. What kind of matrices we have? We have many metrics. It is, for example, system dot cpu dot total. So this particular metric will provide you total cpu. So this is metrics. This one called metrics. So like that, by default whenever you are downloading and whenever you are installing Datadog agent, it will create n number of matrices that is defined by Datadog. Okay, so Datadog inbuilt matrices. So we have bunch of metrics. Same like when you are enable process monitoring. So your Datadog agent or your Datadog will start collecting bunch of matrices which is related to process monitoring. Okay, let me show you those matrices. So I have two systems. One is Linux operating system and Windows operating system. Both we have. So let me open my Windows or Linux operating system. Here, if you see, I'm able to see the matrices. Okay, I don't have any metrics for container, but process matrices it is collecting. These and all OS matrices. Okay, if I want to see in detail, then you could open in host dashboard. So here you could see the matrices. These matrices belongs to OS. So many metric collections are happening here. So all these metric collection by default, whenever you are install Datadog agent, OS matrices will come. When you enable process monitoring, process related matrices will start come. So where I could see what are the matrices are available, for that you have to go here, click on metrics. When you go to metrics, here you just click on Datadog agent. When you click Datadog agent, see all the metrics, 246 metrics are collecting. In that, if you want to know what is the version of Python which installed inside your machine or server, so you can use these particular metrics. Same like if you want to see something like CPU related, search with CPU related, so that it will show you system.cpu, system.ideal, system.io. So all these informations you will see when you use this is the metrics name. Okay, these are the metrics name. Who created this metric? This metrics created by Datadog itself. When you install Datadog agent, all this metric will be enabled. Same like if you want to see the process, so all the process related in matrices you could see that. If you want to see what are the matrices that is related to this, then this disk related matrices you could see that. So these are the inbuilt metrics which is developed by Datadog. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to create a custom matrix, so that if I want to create any custom matrix which suitable for my application or suitable for my requirement, like we can create custom matrix. Correct? Why? Because whatever the matrices here it is available, it is global matrix. So these matrix will used by all the users, those who are installing it. But if you want any special kind of matrix, so how can we do that? So that is what we are going to do. We are going to see today. Before that, we should know about how the metrics are collecting from the server by using Datadog agent. So this is the Datadog agent overview. If you see here, we have it is divided into two parts. One is collector, another one is Datadog. Sorry, dog stats D. So when this dog stats D will work, when you are creating custom metrics during that time, it will send all the collected metrics via UDP port 8125 to docstat D. From docstat D, what happen here? Aggregation will happen. Aggregation is nothing but, say for example, every 10-second aggregation will happen. Okay. Now, um, here custom metrics, it is sending some data. Okay, some data to UDP port to docstat D. So here what happened? I'm typing here minute and seconds. Okay. So here 0 1 minute, 0 1 second. Okay, next 0 2 second, 0 3 second, 0 4 second, like that 10 second. So every 10 second one time this aggregations will happen. Now see, just I want to check one file. For example, in this particular folder, I have a folder. In this particular folder, how many files are arriving or how many files are coming or creating or updating inside the folder for every 1 minute. So what happened? Now 0100 no files arrived or update. 02 one file came. 03 nothing. 04 nothing, and 10th again it came 1. So what happened here? Aggregation will happen. Finally, it will give the result here 2. Why? Because here it will do count 1, 2. Next, so what happened here? 0, 1, correct? So it will be 0, 1, 10. So it will go here and it will go to the forwarder. From forward to this thing, data stock it will go. Now next cycle. So 0, 2. Now 0, 2, 0, 1 nothing, 0, 2 1 came, 0, 3 1 came, 0, 4 1 came, 0, 10 nothing, 0. Which means now what happened? 0, 1, 2, 3. So totally 3. Next metric, it will give this aggregation will done by docstat D, and it will send a metric value to Datadog. Here collector, what it will do? It will work for host base. Host, so for example, OS metric collection, container metric collection, your application metric collection. So for those places, directly the collector, for example, CPU, memory, okay, and disk. So these metric collections are container metrics. So whatever it is there, these metrics will be collected by your collector, and it will send across forwarder, and finally it will send to Datadog SAS database. Okay. So all the customer metrics will be passed through docstat. If you see here one thing, here they are using UDP port. Why they are using UDP port? Why? Because of performance. See, when they are, what is the difference between TCP and UDP? TCP and UDP. UDP is nothing but, if you, here it is sender, okay, here it is receiver. When you are using TCP, that is, TCP is secure protocol. So first packet if it is come, then it will wait for acknowledgement to send a second package. Okay, so this is first package, this is first package acknowledgement, then only it will send to the second package. Okay, this is TCP. But UDP, it will not wait for acknowledgement, it will keep on send acknowledgement 1 2 3, like that it will send. In wherever we need secure data, there we are using TCP protocol. For example, if you are sending username and password, and that username and password are going and checking from DB server, so in that place you should use TCP. Why? Because for username and password, even though one character if you miss, that should not work, correct? Backend it will be fail. So each and every packet, each and every whatever you are sending the password, that each and every character is very much important, you should not miss it. So that is why we are using here acknowledgement based protocol, that is TCP. Same like wherever you are using banking, correct? For example, if you are deposit 1000 rupees, okay, so it will send the from front end to back end database server, if it is sent, what it will send first? 0, then it will send 0. If next 0, if it is missed, then it is sending 1, which means 1 0 0. You deposit 1,000 rupees, but it will be stored inside the database 100 rupees. It will be conflict, correct? Same like if that is why if you are using TCP protocol, so in this case UDP protocol, what happen, it will not wait for acknowledgement, keep on, it will send. This model will be failure for banking. So that is why they are using TCP. So what TCP will do, first 0 it will send and it will wait for acknowledgement. Yes sir, your first 0 came. Now once acknowledgement coming, send again second 0 it will send, second it will wait for acknowledgement. If it don't get acknowledgement, again it will send the same 0 itself, again one more try it will do. Once it get acknowledgement, then only it will send to third package, then only it will send to fourth package. So TCP and UDP both acting as a vital role in transferring the data. Both are good. Wherever you need secure data, they are using TCP. Where you no need secure data, what is the example for UDP? For example, you are sending some picture or some video. When you are sending some video, you can use UDP. Why? Because even though if 1 2 packets are missing, what happen in your display, some blur is coming somewhere here, blur is coming, okay, somewhere blur is coming, that sort of thing, okay, that is okay, correct? Even the one packet miss, no problem, you can see the images, but here some blur coming going, something it will be happen. So in these places we could use for telecasting any video, even though audio also okay, video, audio, those places you could use UDP. But wherever you are sending secure data, especially for banking and username and password, we are using TCP. But here what happened, it is sending the metrics, correct? So if they using TCP protocol here, what will happen, each and every this one metric send, it should wait, it should wait for acknowledgement. So this will be taking more time. Okay, why? Because we are not sending here much critical data. This is just we are analyzing, we are taking the samples from the custom metrics. Okay, so that is why they are using UDP. If you are using UDP, your process will be fast. Why? Because you don't want to wait for acknowledgement, it will keep on send back to back, back to back, back to back, it will send. So you don't want to wait for acknowledgement. But when you are using TCP, even though if it is secure, but you should wait for acknowledgement, correct? You should wait for acknowledgement. What is the advantage of TCP? Secure. What is the advantage of UDP? Speed, correct? So that is why here they are using UDP protocol instead of TCP. That is one of the advantage. Now we will see what are the metrics types we have. So these are the metrics type we are using. So totally, if you see, it is wherever your custom metrics is collecting, correct? There you have count, rate, gauge, set, histogram, and distribution. Totally 6 types of matrices are there. Matrix types, okay, matrix types are there. You can see what is count. It will track the number of occurrence of an event time interval used for things like number of requests or errors. Okay, so for example, within a 30 second, okay, within 30 second, how many errors came? So 3 errors came. For example, within 30 second, how many users hit your browser or hit your application? 30 users hit our application, like that. In those places we could use count. Same, we have rate, measure the number of occurrences per second, ideal for throughput metrics like request per second. Here, for this you could see per second how much number of occurrence happening per second. In for these types of metric collection, if you want, if your output is like this, then you could use type rate. Same like gauge we have, this will be very much suitable for CPU and memory. What will happen, CPU suddenly it will go 90%, 10%, 20%, 30%, correct, it will come. So whenever your Datadog it's going and collecting, during the time whatever it is the specific point in time, whatever the value is there, that value it will collect and it will send to your Datadog agent. So in these places we could use gauge. Same like we have set. So what it will do, it will track the unique elements, or you could eliminate the unique element also. Okay, same like we have histogram, distributions. So histogram, distributions are both are similar. So what it will do, it, for example, if you have multiple servers, okay, so web server 1, web server 2 if you have, so it will accumulate all the responses, whatever the metrics it is collecting, and it will send to one, it will aggregate and it will send to your Datadog. So these types of metrics types we have. But in app type, so here before stats d, you can use these many 6 types you can use, but after duck stat d, okay, duck stats d, only 4 metrics only will come output. What is that? Whether it is count type or rate type or gauge type or distribution type. Okay, only these types of metrics only it will give. Why? Because these 4 types of metrics access by your Datadog SaaS database. Okay, now let me open my server. So this is what my Linux server which is running. Okay, just now I installed. So to enable the metric server, we have to update our code in two directories. What is those directories? We know what is the um, configuration directory for Datadog. So it's /etc Datadog agent. Here we have two directories called confd and we have checks.d. Okay, so these two directories are there. So these inside these two directories we are going to place some files. Okay, some our codings we are going to place it so that it will create a custom metrics for us. Now the requirement is one of the team is coming and telling that I have one folder called slash oracle. Okay, oracle. So I want to monitor this oracle folder, that each and every time, what is the sorry, each and every 1 minute, each and every 1 minute, how many files or directories are creating inside this. That is what they want. Why? Because this is the requirement. I want to monitor this folder. So each and every 1 minute, how many files or directories are created? I need number. For example, 5, 3, 3 created, 2 created, 8 created. Like that, that number is enough for us. We don't want much detail. Just we want to monitor every 1 minute. Do we have any metrics to monitor in by using OS? No. Why? Because in OS monitoring, all OS related metrics will be available. So we have to create our own new metrics. How can we create? Let me take you to PPT. See here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this checks.d. Inside the checks.d, I'm going to write one Python script. What this script will do? This script will collect this script will monitor slash oracle folder for every 60 seconds, and it will capture the detail that how many files are directly created last 60 minutes. So that is what the script. Okay, after that we are calling this script inside config.d folder, so that whenever our Datadog agent and go and scrap the metrics every 30 seconds, so that it will go and it will collect these instances from here. See here, let me copy first and paste it on the server. I'll copy this. So this I should be pasted inside the checks.d. Okay, so cd/etc Datadog agent. So inside that I have checks.d. So inside the checks.d directory, Python script I'm going to create. Okay, Datadog agent will allow, see, Java, Python, Ruby, Go, Node.js, .NET, PHP, C++. So these languages are official language. It is allowing, it will accept if you write any code inside these languages, easily it will accept. So today I'm going to use Python code. So for that Python, I have to create one file. That file name is something like custom. You can create whatever file. Just for understanding purpose, I'm adding custom. Something like custom underscore directory test. Or okay, Oracle test, like that. I will just type .py. Okay, I'll create it. Here I'm gonna copy my. Here I'm going to copy my Python script. What is this? What is this script will do? From Datadog checks.base. So this Datadog take, I'm using Datadog checks.base library, which is available inside the Datadog agent. When you installing Datadog agent, this library will be by default, it will be installed. Okay, so that library I'm using. Okay, in that agent check I'm going to use. This part will be provided by Datadog itself. Now I'm importing OS and time as well. Why? Because here inside the Python I'm going to use some OS uh, OS attribute as well as time attribute. So these attributes I'm going to use. That is why I have imported these as well. This is for Python. Now version you could give 1.0.0 something for this. Just I'm giving the version. After that, here I'm starting the class. This class name you could use whatever you want. Custom test count I just given. You could use some other name as well. And here you have to call this agent. Okay. Now just I initiate the count equal to 0. Okay. Path. Just I want to change the path here. Oracle, because we are going to monitor Oracle. Okay. So list dir, and here actually we are using the Python attribute, Python OS attribute. So this here we have imported, correct? For that we have many attributes. It is something like matrix only. Python will give these many attributes. You could use it wherever you want. For I have used for loop. So I given path. Whatever the path is there, that path will be there in OS blah blah blah. All those things we have declared inside that directory path. So directory path I'm calling. Instead of giving slash oracle here, I declared as a variable, and that variable I'm calling here. Okay. Then I'm writing one if statement. So if the timing minus OS path join in the sense when it is created or updated. Okay, so here we are using c time and all. For example, see in my, if you go and check my videos on OS Linux OS, I have explained you about the c time, m time, modify time, create time and all. Okay, so here by using that metrics, so that attributes, we are calculating within 60 seconds if any file updated or created, please collect that. What it will do, it will collect, and if anything, if it is fine, then it will increase the count by 1. Okay, so 0, so count equal to 1. So next time what happen, after 10 second it will every 60 second it is collecting here. Okay, every 60 second it is collecting. During that 60 second from last time, whatever the time, that time minus I have given, correct? So last 10 minutes, last 60 second, less than 60 second, if my Python code find any new file or directory, then please increase the count 1. Then this count variable we are calling it to print. We can print as well, but this print is for Python. This print will not print on Datadog format. If you want to create this print in Datadog format, then you could use self.count as well. Okay, so whatever here you are printing, this print count we are calling here. So self.count just I have mentioned. Actually, this is not we are calling here. This is just we are giving self.count. Inside that I'm giving the name, and whatever count is coming, no, that count we are calling here. Okay, so file.modify.out. So what I'll give some different name. I'll give oracle dot file dot. You can give whatever name you want. Okay, modified count, like that I'll give. Okay, now I have copied. I have called this count variable here. Tags, if you want whatever tag we could enable. Environment is app. I instead of my app I'll give oracle app. Okay, so oracle. Okay, app is something like bank. Okay, and you could use one more also. Okay, I have given 4 tags. So what this tag will do, these 4 tags, whenever the metric collections are collected by self.count, okay, it will take the name. This name is static, correct? And it will take the count from my Python code, and it along with this it will take all this also static. Okay, all these four tags, it will join together and it will send the metrics. It will collect the metrics. Okay. So this is how we have written a Python code. After that, now we have created Python script. That Python script will go and check every 60 seconds inside our inside your Oracle folder. If any files are directly created, then it will capture. Correct. Now this is not enough to understand by Datadog agent. Now Datadog agent doesn't know what is happening, what you have done, because whenever you are restarting your Datadog agent, it will directly come here conf.d. It will load all the, see, if you see inside the conf.d, all types of metrics, to collect all types of metrics, whatever it is available, whatever metrics you can collect. Why? Because we have many integrations also. You could monitor Kubernetes, you could monitor MySQL, you could monitor Nagios, networking, Istio, say many integrated things are there. So you could monitor many platforms, not only OS. Even though you could do application monitoring, you could do RUM monitoring, and you could monitor some cloud related uh, functions. So all those things you can monitor, correct? So all those should be enabled here. Whenever you're restarting or starting your Datadog agent, it will come and it will check all the folders. Whatever the folders have the configuration, valid configuration or valid YAML files, it will come to know, okay, these are the things I want to monitor. Based on this, it will go and monitor all the parts: OS metrics, process metrics, API metrics, Oracle metrics, MySQL metrics, whatever metrics here it is enabled. Depend on this, your agent will start collecting the metrics. Okay. So now we have created the Python folder, but here we don't have any folder. Here we don't have any folder that tell to Datadog agent that we have created custom metrics. Correct. For that, I'm going to create one folder. MK-AI. What is the folder name? So just I'm using custom. Just for, you can use whatever folder you want, but just I'm using custom Oracle itself. Okay, custom Oracle.d. Okay, so I created a folder. So I'm going to insert the custom Oracle.d folder. Here I'm going to create one one file. I'm going to create. You can create that vi, same whatever file name they have there we have created, same file name you could use it. Okay, so instead of pi, now I'm going to use YAML file. So extension should be dot by YAML. So I am going to create custom Oracle test dot YAML. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write instances. So I'm going to declare it. Okay. Okay. What happened now? Inside that checks.d, we have a file called custom.oracle.py. Whenever you are a Datadog agent restarting, it will go and check whether I have any folder called custom, or the all the folder it will read. So we had created new folder called custom underscore oracle.d. So when it is entering into custom.oracle.d, there they have declared we have instance. So suddenly it will come to checks.d folder. It will come and check, do I have any custom file? So it will open this custom file to see Oracle. Sorry. So it will see custom.oracle.py. Inside it, here we have instance, so it will call. So this is how the callings are happening inside your configuration file. Now, what still your Datadog agent don't know that you have created a custom directory. Why? Why? Because it is not started at all. Correct? It is not started at all. So systemctl, when you are restarting, then only it come to know. It will read it. Systemctl. Okay. One more thing. Whenever you are whenever you are creating, see here we have read write. Correct? So this is Python script. We have to provide. We have to change the Datadog agent ownership as well. Chown data dd-agent. Sorry, dd-agent. How I'm telling dd-agent? If it's a ps-ef pipe symbol graph Java, sorry, Datadog. See, this is what my Datadog currently it is running. Who is started this Datadog agent? This is started by dd agent. To run this Datadog agent, it need a user. That user will be created by Datadog agent itself. When you install, correct? When you copy and paste the code, when you install, during that time, it will, while installing, it will install all the prerequisite. So this dd agent is one of the prerequisite. Okay. So what this dd agent will do? It will start it. This is the user. So this is what the user going to read these files as well. So I'm going to change it ch ownership dd agent colon group also I'm changing for custom.ps. Okay, same like I'm going to conf.d as well, cd conf.d ls lh c star, just I'm giving. Okay, for all other things we have auto c blah blah we have, correct? So all those things, what is the this one we have dd agent only we have. But for our custom, okay, so custom oracle.d root is there. So I'm going to change it ch own dd hyphen agent colon dd hyphen agent for this complete directory, custom oracle directory. I'm going to use -r here. What is the advantage of -r? Recursive. So it will not only change this directory permissions or ownership, instead it will go and change the ownership of this directory as well as what are the contents are available inside this directory. Directory inside the directory also may available, or directory inside some file also may be available. So all it will be changed. If I say ls-lh, I'll go cd custom oracle.d. If I say ls-lh, see this also changed. And to execute these YAML files, what we need? We need chmod 755 permission we need. That is what it will be, or 655 for file 655 we could give. Okay, reading is enough. No problem. I'm not changing anything. I'll go to cd double dot checks dot d h. For Python also dd agent is there. We'll see. Okay, now what we have done, we have given permission, we have given ownership, and we created two files. One is inside checks.d, another one is conf.d. Okay, now we will one more important thing. Inside slash oracle, you have to check what is the permission we have for slash oracle. So inside this root permission is there, but who going to read this? My dd agent user is going to read this directory for every 60 seconds, correct? Read directory will come for this directory. Read agent will come as a other user. Okay, why? Because the first three will be owner of the directory or owner of the file. The next three will be group of the file. Last three will be those who are in the other category. Those will have this permission. So my dd agent not owner of this file or directory. Who is the owner of the file? Root. And my dd agent is not part of root user. Okay, root group. Okay, root group. So my dd agent will come under others. So it has read and execute, no problem. Okay, so you have to tell to Oracle team, boss, if my dd agent want to read your file, then my dd agent user should have at least read permission to your folder as well as file. Then only it will go and read, correct? If this DD agent user don't have permission, read permission, then whenever it is trying to read that Oracle directory, it will say no permission. It will give some error. That's it. It will not collect at all. Correct? Okay, done. Everything is done. Now what we are going to do? We are going to restart our Datadog agent. I restarted. After restarted, every time please go and check the status. See here, what is the status? Status, it is telling that 5 seconds ago it is started. It is running status. Good. Okay. Now I'll go and I'll create some files. Touch slash Oracle, inside a slash Oracle. Just in something I'm giving file 1. Okay. Another file 2. I'll go to cd slash Oracle. I'll check here. See what file 1, file 2 I created. It is created here. Now I will go and check whether it is collecting inside my Datadog agent or not. Let me go here and first whether metrics came or not, that we will check. Datadog agent metrics. So which one I said? Oracle, correct? Nothing is there. Okay, we'll wait for some time because it will take some time to fetch, because each and every 1 minute it will go and check, right? Let us see. Meanwhile, I'll just go to the host and I'll take this. Okay, it is giving one error. See here, it is trying to take, but custom Oracle giving one error. No module name custom underscore Oracle. Something it is giving me an error. We'll go and check. Let me go to the server. So here, what are the directories we have created? Let me list it. So ls-ld slash etc Datadog agent, and here I have a custom config.d. Inside the config.d, custom.d. Okay, this one. After that, inside the custom.d I have custom oracle.test. Okay, I'm going to open this YAML file as well. So here we have instance, another directory ls-ld slash etc Datadog agent. Now checks.d. Inside the checks.d we have custom.oracle.d. Okay, so this is what the one more file, cat, and this file, what is the content available. Okay, so this is what we have created. Now if you see, permissions are looks good. Okay, dd agent and read write read, and we have this permission, so that looks good. But here also permission is good. Okay, the codes also looks good. Okay, now only the problem what I do see, what is the name here inside the oracle.d. See here inside the conf.d we have given custom underscore oracle.d, correct? This is what the name we have given. When inside the conf.d, when it find any custom.d, immediately what it will do, it will go and check, do I have any file with the name custom.d inside check.d. Okay, inside check.d it will come. It is coming and checking here whether I have custom underscore oracle.d. Here file name is mismatching. See, so whatever the file you have declared inside the config.d, conf.d, the same name here checks.d also available. There is a interconnection between these two. It will come and check here. So names are mismatching. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the name here. You could change either here or here, no issues, but I'm going to change here. For that I use the move command, mv, this one to, what name I need to give, custom oracle test. This name I need to give. So I have to just Oracle test I need to add. Okay, I have added. I'll go to restart the Datadog agent. Okay, for a testing purpose, just I'm going to create some file inside the Oracle directory. We'll go and check now whether it is taking or not. See, this is what we have. Again, we are coming and restarting, refreshing the page. We'll wait for 1 minute because every 60 seconds it is going to correct. Okay, now see, it is giving some different error now. Okay, file not found, file not find, no such file or directory Oracle. See, it is telling clearly check path, check for path in your Python script os.list directory. Correct? Here, whatever path we declare, go and check that path correct or not. And if you see no such file or directory slash Oracle. See, if you see here, the name is wrong here. Oracle, correct? CLE. What I did, I gave actually Oracle, but I gave wrong name, I think, inside my Python script. That is what the problem, I think. Let me go and check. So where is my Python script? This is what my Python script, correct? So here only we are using this OS directory. So directory path. What is the directory path? This is the directory path. So Oracle, correct? It is something like Oracle. So which is, this is the file. I'm going to change it. Vi. So this is something Oracle CLE. My file's name is Oracle. Okay, now I'll restart. Now I'll touch file 1, file 2. We'll see now. It will take some time to reflect here. Wow, see, it's taken. Okay, so if I go and check this one, view NTP dashboard. So okay, it has taken. It is not giving any error as of now. Okay, now what I'll do first, I'll go and check in the metric whether my new metric came or not. So if any new metric comes, that will be coming under here. So I'll go and check what is the name we given. Oracle, correct? See, Oracle file.modified new metric, custom metric came. Here we have a distinct metric report, host. Actually, this metric is currently using by one host. How many tag values? Totally 5 tag values. But here, there we given 4. How it is 5? We will see. Okay. See, the metric count, metric type is count. Why? Because we have used self.count, correct? So metric type is self.count. It is taken, and here it's giving some other details. And if you come down, you have tags. See, these 4 tags we have given. By default, it will take host tag also. So environment, already we have given environment tag, but in our directory also, in our app, in our Python script, we have given environment local as well. So it has taken both the tags, local as well as environment. Then directory, this also we given DB Oracle app. So these tags we got it. Correct. So now by using this, we could go and we could check in the Explorer. So I go to Explorer. So instead of CP, I will give Oracle.modified. See, I'm able to see how much 2 at what time, 6:30. Okay. Now here we could use tag. Why we are using tag? When you want to filter group of servers or group of metrics, not server, metric. This is the metric, correct? You want to filter the same file modify. If you use on other system, then you could select that as well, correct? For example, I'm using only on staging servers. I want to see this particular metric you have enabled on all the servers, all the database servers. Assume that, okay, all the database servers you enabled, production, dev, staging, all those things. Now you want to see only stage server, so you click on stage, okay. And second, the application should be banking application. You have hundreds of DB server, same Oracle server, same Oracle directory you need to monitor, but different applications are utilizing. You want to filter only a banking application, ticketing application, or other application like that. Many applications are running inside your project. I don't want to see those matrices. Only I want to see where application bank tag is enabled. So you can select that as well. When you select, you will filter more and more based on this tagging. And here sum by, so by default what it is coming, it is sum by your query. But if you want from which host this particular this one is coming, then you can add sum. Okay. Apart from this, I want to see which app. So what it will give you, it will give you the information which host and which app. Now if I want to see which DB as well, so you add DB, so that you can come to know which host, which app, which DB. So all these informations we are seeing, correct. So this is how we could enable custom metrics and we could monitor custom metrics. Okay. Going forward in upcoming class, I'm going to explain you how can we create dashboard. So by, this is just explorer, we can select our query and we can see that. So we will see when we are creating dashboard. During the time, I'll explain you how can we create a dashboard along with whatever filters you want. You apply all those things and you could save this setup as a dashboard. And here last 1 hour is there, you could select for 5 minutes as well, or you could select for 15 minutes as well, or if you have any custom, you can go with the custom as well, select the calendar or blah blah, all those things, correct. So this is how we could enable, or we could create custom monitoring metrics, and we could use it across multiple systems. For example, you have another host, how can I enable the same? Simple, you copy this file and you copy custom inside the config.d, you copy this directory and you copy this file wherever you want this. You copy this and you copy this, that's it, it will work. So instead of Oracle, if they want to monitor slash data, change the name and copy it, that's it, it will start working. And here I use simple Python script, that will give you os.list directory. Even though if you edit or you create, it will tell you, correct. See here, I just touch. Even if I do go and touch with the file 1, already file 1 is available. Even it will come and it will show you. Why? Because here I'm doing that, I'm telling that please fetch the detail. Even though if c time is change time means, even if you refresh, if you are typing anything, you are edit and save, so refresh timing will be changed, correct. If refresh time change, that time also it will capture, not only for new files, even though new files as well as updated files or directories, correct. So all this will be captured. If you want to write, I don't want to updating files, I want any new files comes, then only it need to capture. Then you have to add some more spices here, you have to add some more spices here. You those who know very well about Python, or else you could use some help in the documents, and you could tweak some code here, so that your code should read files, only new files, not existing file. Like that also you could do that. Only updated files, only if you want, you could fetch that. Only today's file I need, that also you could fetch that. So like it depends upon your the customer request. You could play around with this Python script. Hope this will help you. Thank you so much.